Caroline Malone, Al Jazeera.
Let's go to Robert Kelly now, who's a professor of political science and diplomacy at Busan University, National University, joining us via Skype. Always good to have you with us on Al Jazeera. The march organizer, Christine Ahn, who we heard from in that package, she said that walking from north to south intends to help reunite families, improve human rights in North Korea and end the state of war for 70 million Koreans. Does it?
Honestly, probably not. As Gloria Steinem said in your piece there, it can't hurt, but you'll note at the end that she said maybe it might do some good, right? She said might. I mean, these kind of things, they generate attention and such, but they don't actually change North Korea's policies, right? I mean, North Korea has a long-standing record of pretty severe human rights abuses. Those were documented very well by the UN last year. And I don't see the causal relationship between this and North Korean change. Are the North Koreans suddenly going to allow political parties? Are they going to release people from jail or something because of this protest? I mean, I don't think anybody seriously believes that, which is why a lot of people are skeptical about the march. I mean, it's not a bad idea, sure. I mean, if it works, that's great. It's not going to hurt, like Steinem said, but I just don't see the change coming from it. I just don't see that.
And you're not the only critic. South Korean human rights groups, they've criticized these women for what they say is legitimizing the abuses of the North Korean government. Is that fair?
I do think so, particularly the leader. I mean, there's been a lot of focus on Ms. Ahn, Christine Ahn, and her sort of record of defending or excusing North Korea for a long time, and that is concerning. That I genuinely think is worrisome. But more importantly, I think, is that by sort of crossing between the two states and making it look like both North and South Korea are in some way equally to blame for this, you're letting North Korea off the hook. North Korea and South Korea are really not morally the same. North Korea has a terrible record of human rights abuses, as we said. It allowed 1 million to 2 million of its people to starve to death in the late 1990s. It treats its women, I mean, if the issue is women in North Korea, it's well known for treating its women horribly. There's, patriarchy in North Korea is deeply established. It's a male-run society. Women in the prison camps are routinely raped and abused. I mean, these are all well known, and none of these things happen in South Korea. That doesn't mean that South Korea is a model and the rest, but certainly to suggest that the two are in some way analogous, as I think the march is kind of suggesting, that is an error.
But something needs to be done,
right,
Mr. Kelly. Like Gloria Steinem said in that package, isolation hasn't worked. What do you think will work here?
I think the long-term answer to North Korean change is the increase of information flowing into North Korea. And to the extent that this does that, to the extent that this opens North Korea more to outside influences, that's a good thing. The North Korean border with China has become very porous in the last 20 years. This has led to a lot of new information on USB and DVD and such CDs coming into the country that have allowed North Koreans to see that the rest of the world is not sort of the hellhole that the North Korean government tells them that it is. And this ultimately will push change in the North because rising generations of North Koreans will say we want something different. I'm not really sure if we on the outside can actually do very much, right? It's been widely noted, for example, that sanctions against North Korea are of mixed efficacy at best. Like I think a lot of critics are sort of very skeptical this march will do very much. What we need to do is get North Korea to change from within, and I'm not really sure that we on the outside can do that very well.
Robert Kelly, Professor of Political Science and Diplomacy at Busan National University, joining us live there. Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.